I got a bunch of requests to watch Jewish matchmaking on Netflix, so I'm going to watch the first episode. I have to be honest, I don't like reality shows, so I'm already cringing just thinking about it, but I am curious. Netflix has a tendency to show the negative side of Judaism. A lot of shows about people who are either leaving Judaism altogether or people who are more religious who leave their sect of Judaism to become less religious or just not religious at all. And this show sounds really beautiful. I love the idea of matchmaking. In Judaism, you are not forced to marry someone else, but there's a whole matchmaking system. And I guess this show is going to show that whole process. One thing I don't know if the show is going to discuss is the matchmaking system could be a little messy sometimes. Listen, I know no system is perfect, but things like telling a woman she needs to lose weight to go on a date with a guy, that's never okay. Or parents who just get way too involved. And I'm curious if this show will address any of those issues.
In Judaism, the concept of soulmate is difficult to explain. Everybody thinks soulmate. So soul, one, soul, mate, me, you, me, put together, that's it. There's one human being in the world for me. That's the concept of soulmate. It's not. In this world, we actually have options. And so the way that you make a soulmate in this world is that you get married under the chuppah. That becomes your soulmate. In that exact moment that you choose to get married, that person is your soulmate.
I would say I'm less Jewish in a way than my family is, just because
Let's observe it.
Let's observe it.
If you're Jewish, you're Jewish. But there's 15 million Jews in the world, and there's about 15 million different ways to be Jewish.
First thoughts now that I've watched the first episode. I love seeing all the Hebrew on the show. That makes me so happy. And I think it's really cool that this is a show with matchmaking in the US and in Israel. And seeing that this is a show that isn't just about matchmaking religious couples, but all Jewish couples. Although I would love to see more religious couples on the show as well. A lot of very religious people who are in matchmaking system are much more private. But again, with Netflix, they love to show non-religious Jews, and they tend to hate on religious Jews. So I'd love to see a little more people who look like me. I told you guys at the beginning that I do have trouble watching reality shows, so I don't know if I'll watch the entire season, but it's actually really entertaining. And at least in the first episode, lots of people in bikinis, lots of tushes.